Roblox fought back in a lawsuit, and it's looking pretty interesting. Roblox secretly dropped a handful of pretty cool updates. Roblox went down due to Grow a Garden getting almost 9 million players, and just a lot more stuff in today's video that I want to talk about after I ask you to subscribe, okay? Because I've heard that every time someone subscribes, they get a lot more cooler. So if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll get, yeah, you get the point. Also, like the video because it means a lot, and let's go and move on to the first story, which just happens to be the one that probably people don't care as much about because everybody kind of already knows about it. But Grow a Garden has absolutely destroyed the charts once again. Every Saturday, it seems like Grow a Garden and Roblox just break a brand new world record. And yeah, it happened again, and it was in one of the craziest ways known to man. So I think the last time there was a world record set by Grow a Garden, I think they averaged around like 3 to 4 million players. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. And you know, this Saturday, I think we all expected another world record to be broken by Grow a Garden, but I didn't think it was going to be this crazy because Grow a Garden averaged 9 million concurrent players almost. I think actually maybe a little bit more. And let's see. Okay, so apparently it peaked at 8.9 million players. So almost 9 million players, dude. And it says that the last record was set last week with only 5 million. So they almost doubled their player count this Saturday and broke the Roblox website, by the way. Like, it actually went down for a little bit. There's a couple tweets of people complaining about Roblox lagging yesterday. Or it's like this person, they said, look, Roblox is carshing. It's carshing, guys. But yeah, for some people, when Grow a Garden was absolutely destroying the platform, it actually did go down for a couple people, but it was actually not very long-lived because I think the servers went back like within a couple minutes, and Grow a Garden was able to host their event like pretty smoothly, I think. But yeah, actually insane. But now we can move on to the next story, which is one that's a bit more important because apparently, actually this one isn't important at all, but The Weeknd hosted his concert apparently. As you can see from this Blocks Media tweet, it says, catch The Weeknd's Timeless concert at 8 p.m. EST, only on Roblox. I don't know if they're doing reruns of this concert or whatever, but I haven't heard anything about the Timeless concert. Let me search up The Weeknd Roblox. Is there any like clips of this? Because I literally haven't heard anything about this, dude. Okay, so I found actually a clip online. Let's take a peek at this. This person said, greatest Roblox event of all time. Hurry up tomorrow. And then the video looks like this. It's just people flipping around and jumping. And then, is that The Weeknd? I don't know. I don't know anything about this new Weeknd album, but that does not look like The Weeknd at all. Okay, that's The Weeknd. Honestly, this looks pretty cool. I was ready to like clown on it and make fun of it, but this looks kind of sick, dude. It reminds me of the Travis Scott concert in Fortnite, you know what I mean? Definitely not as cool as the Travis Scott concert, but you know, this is cool. What is okay, maybe I spoke too soon. What is going on with this model? It reminds me of the old Lil Nas X concert when it was like all broken. That's funny. I mean, yeah, it looks fine, but wait, what? He's just T-posing. It's doing the same glitch again. Okay, I guess it had the same issues as the Lil Nas X concert. Interesting stuff. But now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be something that is also pretty crazy because apparently Roblox is releasing one update, and there's also another update I want to talk about because Roblox actually needs this. So first, let's talk about the update that Roblox needs, and it's this tweet from Julian that says Roseal because this is not an official Roblox update. This is something that's only in Julian's extension, so don't expect this update to come out on Roblox like natively, but Roblox should totally do this because it says Roblox events section, but it shows the events of games you actually follow with a screenshot showing off exactly what they mean, where you can see in the events tab, it shows Rivals and then a couple of other Roblox games. And frankly, bro, this is a genius idea. Roblox, you need to tap into this. I get the events tab is only for actual like Roblox events, and I do kind of like that to a degree, but also while there's no Roblox events going on, why not repurpose that whole tab to show off events of games that you follow? Like for example, here's Grow a Garden, where if I had this notification button clicked, this event here that shows should totally just show up in my events tab. That would make a lot of sense and would actually be so smart and intuitive. Honestly, actual genius idea here from Julian, and Roblox, maybe tap into this. This is actually genius, and it would make events so much more useful for Roblox games, dude. Yeah, very cool. This update should totally be on Roblox. But now we can move on to another update that is on Roblox, or apparently being added to Roblox, that is really confusing, but also pretty promising. Because as you can see, here is Julian's tweet right here, showing off an API link where if I hover over it, it says just user settings API v1 user settings. So it's not really anything too crazy. But apparently, if you go to this link, it shows something about a do not disturb mode. Now, initially, I thought this was like, you know, the offline mode that we've all been kind of waiting for, and Roblox has like been teasing every single month. But apparently, it might not even be about that. It might actually be something notification related, because in the comments, you see someone saying, how is this going to work? What feature in Roblox could possibly need D&D mode? In which Julian said, ignoring notifications on all devices? I don't know. So yeah, it doesn't seem like this do not disturb update is going to be the offline mode update. Maybe it is. I'm not really sure, but it seems like it's more likely to be like a notification type of thing where you can kind of just mute all Roblox notifications. But frankly, how many Roblox notifications are you getting on a daily basis? Maybe you get like a friend request every once in a while, but at that point, you should just turn off notifications, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, either way, we don't know what this update is completely, but it seems like it could be something to do with offline mode, maybe something else. And yeah, either way, seems pretty cool. Anyways, we can now move on to a tiny Roblox update that we've already kind of known was coming out, but it seems like it's just been rolled out to literally everyone as of yesterday, because I've been getting a couple tweets about it. Despite this, I think coming out like months ago. I don't know. Here's just one tweet out of like 4 that I got yesterday, where someone said, so there's this new Roblox friend accept UI. Look and you will see, where it shows a video of this friend request UI, I guess. So I already thought this UI was already released. I think I talked about it a couple weeks ago, but apparently it wasn't, because a lot of people were tweeting about this yesterday. But if we go into the video, you can see this person accept the friend request, and then it shows up with this, which I think this is maybe what they mean. Like, this is the new part of this update. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if you've had this for like weeks, and call me an idiot, I guess. But yeah, I guess everybody has this UI now, and before they didn't. Kind of only for certain people. I guess Roblox was like doing a rollout type of thing. But yeah, now everybody has this tiny little update. But now we can move on to something that's even bigger and also pretty crazy, because yesterday I got this tweet in my mentions from this person. It says, you don't need to verify for voice chat anymore, question mark, with a screenshot showing off that when this person launched up Roblox, they got this pop-up on their screen that says, enable chat with voice to talk with others in this experience. Follow our community guidelines when talking and report abuse if you hear it. And then it says here, by clicking enable, I consent to Roblox's collection, use, and storage of my voice recordings, blah, 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 blah. But basically, this person is claiming that they didn't even have to verify anything, and they got offered voice chat for completely free, which is something that kind of has existed for a while on Roblox, but it was only for certain countries. I think it was like Canada, UK, America. There's also a bunch of other countries, but I don't remember them off the top of my head. But I do know that most countries on Earth do actually require you to verify your ID and have a phone number on your account to use voice chat. But apparently this person's claiming that you don't even need a phone number or ID verification to get voice chat anymore. Now, this is just one tweet, and honestly, I wouldn't have talked about it if it was just this one tweet, but I did a bit more research, and I found a lot of other people saying similar stuff, such as this person right here that said, thank you at Roblox. Thanks to you, I'm glad you exist. By the way, I just got voice chat like an hour ago. So this tweet kind of doesn't make much sense, but they said that they got voice chat an hour ago, and this was around the same time as the last tweet. But if it was just this tweet and the other tweet, I wouldn't talk about it, okay? And that's why there's even more tweets, such as this one right here that says, at Creekcraft, at Sharkblocks, at Roblox. Hello, I just woke up and saw that I got voice chat. I didn't do anything. I didn't verify my age or anything. I'm just really confused, and I was wondering if this could affect my Roblox account. In brackets, getting banned. I'm not sure if you would get banned for this. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't, because if we go to some other posts on Reddit about the same thing, you will see some other similar things from 4 days ago, such as this person saying, huh? I don't know how. What the heck? With a screenshot showing off that when they joined a specific Roblox game, they now had voice chat for some reason when they just didn't have it before. Or apparently this person got automatically opted into using voice chat for some reason. And that's not where it ends, because there's another post from 4 days ago saying, what is this beta test thingy for VC? Decided to play ZO and saw it, with a screenshot showing off the same exact thing. But if you go into the comments, you'll see that this person then finally said, I was just surprised because I thought that the no ID method only works in some countries and not in mine, in which they say their country here, and they said thanks. So from what I've deduced from this whole situation is that it seems like more countries are, I guess, getting access to enabling voice chat without using ID, which is pretty cool. So tell me in the comments if you guys have gotten voice chat for completely free in the past couple days, because it seems like a bunch of people are actually starting to get it without having to verify with an ID or even using a phone number sometimes. And we can now move on to something else where Roblox is apparently fighting back against a lawsuit, and they might be winning. I'm not really sure. Let's read this together, because do you guys remember that whole like Apple Dance saga that I talked about, where apparently Roblox was getting sued for using the Apple Dance and uploading it to the catalog before they came to a conclusion with the creator of the dance? Well, apparently Roblox is fighting back, and it's pretty weird. Okay, so let's see. Adam Star Lawyer tweeted out, Roblox spills the tea on the Apple Dance lawsuit, and they're moving to dismiss the case, and it's a barn burner. I'm not really sure what that terminology is, but maybe we'll learn when we scroll here, because because Adam then goes on to say, remember Kelly Hayer, the creator of the Apple Dance? She sued Roblox, claiming that Roblox sold an emote of her copyrighted dance without her permission and made $120,000, which is crazy. Only $120,000 on this emote? I feel like this is one of the most sold Roblox emotes ever, but I digress. Because Roblox apparently said no, because Roblox claims that they actually had an agreement and that, you know, she's maybe lying or miseducated or misremembering the situation. Because Roblox then says that they agreed to license the dance for $5,000. Kelly's agent then countered it to $7,500 and Roblox agreed. So if Roblox is telling the truth here, it seems like maybe this person either got like messed over by an agent or maybe something happened allegedly. I don't know, because she's claiming she didn't get any money for this, but Roblox is saying that they agreed with their agent that it would sell for $7,500, which is still kind of crazy that they bought this dance for $7,500 and allegedly made $120,000. That is a crazy profit margin. Oh my gosh. But then it says Roblox released the emote the next day and based on its understanding that the parties had an agreement. So Roblox is saying that there was an agreement to sell this emote allegedly and that they shouldn't have to, you know, pay this person anything extra. They had an agreement allegedly. But you may ask, didn't they have a formal license agreement? No contract, no deal, right? Wrong. Roblox cites a bunch of cases explaining that under similar circumstances, email agreements like this are enforceable, because I guess in this case there wasn't like a signed document or something. They just kind of agreed over email, which is very interesting. I don't know if that's the best way to do business, Roblox, but I think it is still legally binding. But then Adam Star says something here that says, but there's something even worse for Kelly, because Roblox is a second argument. Kelly says that she owns the registered copyright for the Apple Dance. Registering your copyright is required before bringing a copyright lawsuit. But Roblox says that it searched the government's copyright filings and there was no record that Kelly registered the copyright for this dance. This is likely a kill shot for the lawsuit. So it seems like in the end of the story, Kelly will lose because she didn't actually have the copyright for this emote in the first place. Bro, actually insane. We all kind of thought Roblox was cooked in this lawsuit. I mean, it wasn't that big of a lawsuit to begin with, but Roblox is fighting back and it seems like they might actually win. That's crazy. That is insane. Now, Adam says that it'll be a while before a judge rules on this and Kelly will have a chance to give her version of the event. So, yeah, this all could change, but from what it seems like now, it seems like Roblox might win this lawsuit, and that's kind of crazy. We don't really see Roblox winning lawsuits very often. You know what I mean?